divorce took a while. There was no real property involved because I didn't contest anything, and we just split everything, 50, and as it is, as far as the house. I didn't want anything else. So that went okay, but I had a restraining order, so we couldn't really conversate. From the day that people were surprised because of the way they saw me. People weren't surprised after, Kelly, because, kids talk. So, Kelly told other people and stuff. So some of the sisters in the hall, they had been through something similar, or my sister in Texas, you know what I mean? So I don't know if people were surprised that it's happening so often that they're numb or complacent. I don't know. But there was people still that were like, oh, he's so spiritual. How could he do that? And then there was only one brother in the hall stopped speaking to me because that was his friend. So that didn't bother me because I don't go to the Kingdom Hall to see him. So, yeah.
When you guys got divorced, it was just a divorce. It wasn't like he went to court, he went to jail, he was nothing like that.
Yeah, he was only in jail for 2.5 days. And I was notified when he was released, and he broke the restraining order because he thought I was at work. And I came home, because I didn't work far, I worked 15 minutes away. I came home to get something, or I forgot my lunch or something, and he was in the garage.
This moment is not about tap water, nor your favorite bottled water. This is about alkaline water. Call a distributor today to discuss finance options. 1-800-660-9431. Change your water, change your life. Now back to your favorite podcast.
So he's not allowed in the house. And I didn't change locks. I thought he would abide by the restraining order. So I got scared and I dialed 911 and they rearrested him. That was the only 2 times he was in jail. So then when we got the divorce, he was having the brothers call me. He wrote a nice letter to the Kingdom Hall giving me permission to remarry, because when you divorce for other reasons other than adultery, you have to get, permission to remarry, or else you must, you have to stay single or like that. So he wrote a letter releasing me of that. So, and that was it. And then he took a chance calling me when someone in his family died that he wanted me to know about. And of course, I'm not going to alert the authorities because I would like to know that because I cared for that person. And that was it, pretty much. And I ran into him a couple of times because we still had the same dentist in Highland Park. And even though he moved to New York City, he would still come to the dentist in New Jersey. So I did run into him, not at the dentist, but in Highland Park.
How was that like?
The first time was very, I was not healing well. So it was difficult because I was still afraid of him. Even though we were in a public setting, I was afraid. So the first time was bad. Then he sent messages through people he wanted to reconcile and all that. And I said no, and I left it at that. And he just finally gave up.
See, I'm always curious to see there's, like we started earlier with the Whoopi Goldberg statement. It is your story. I think that's in my, just me personally, I feel for the women who have this story like yourself, I feel that's completely different. You have a lot of these females. I mean, we've seen it on social media. We see it on the news every single day. I mean, these women, I mean, they're beating their children. I mean, beating the man up, like punching him, slapping him, daring him, cursing him, and pushing him and doing all these things. And then he has, in certain cases that I've seen, he has no choice. You know, I've had my altercations with women. If a woman punches or hits me, and that's what I was taught growing up, in a sense. If she puts your hand, if a woman puts your hands on you for no reason, you have a right. That's your choice. Then no one has ever told me that was good and that's what you need to do. But if a woman puts your hands on you, you have the right to hit her back.
Well, I believe in self-defense. I do. If at any way possible to restrain her or, you know, call for authorities. I don't know what to say with that, because I've seen it myself on different things, YouTube and things like even young girls fighting other girls. It's really, violence is bad no matter what. But yeah, I've seen, not so much when I was going through it did I know men went through it. I didn't know men went through it until I went to my support group. I didn't know. I couldn't even imagine a man being hit, except by their father or another man.